Todd Harmon. First, I just want to congratulate you guys for all your work. I've worked with many people on this committee and really appreciate everything you guys have done. I want to tell you that from a property owner and downtown standpoint, it's nice to see that, as Glenn mentioned, leadership stepping forward and doing things necessary and taking a leadership role in order to get things done for all the community. Now, obviously, there's not many people that gets more benefit out of a project like this going forward, so I'll try to reserve my comment. One question I did have, though, maybe it's for Melissa, is the FA for the City of Amarillo. Is it still Southwest?
The
Financial advisor.
Financial advisor firm for the City of Amarillo, specialized public finance, and our specific rep is Stephen Adams.
Have they issued or finalized a report on this presentation or on the financials for this?
The city staff collectively has not issued that final report. Everything's still coming in. I can tell you at this point, specialized public finance has been involved part and parcel now for probably 3 weeks on almost a daily basis with both representatives of Wallace Pachali and Estrada Hinojosa, their firm.
Well, I'm certain of that.
We've also brought in Fulbright and Jaworski, which is the city's bond counsel, and also the tax advisor. We have an independent third-party report specifically evaluating the pro forma of the hotel. That's from the firm HBS, and they've also done many of these convention hotels representing the public side. We also have a final coming in now that will vet out the pro forma on the multi-purpose event venue, and then the city staff has all been working on that as well.
Well, that's great. Is that going to be publicly available? I mean, so we can just...
all of this, as it wraps up and develops, will be available, yes.
Great. Well, I think that's important so that as they've worked very diligently at being transparent, I think those numbers being reviewed by a third party to understand they've been vetted. It's not just because a lot of the points I see from the media is that this is kind of being rammed home and, you know, it's being pushed through without the vetting process. And I think it's important to denote that the city staff has worked very hard as well and that they've taken the time from a due diligence standpoint to bring in a third-party reviewer, a financial advisor, to review these plans to make sure that they are economically viable and that as part of the transparency process is brought forward. And that's the only comments I have, except for, you know, my suggestion would be I'd like to turn that baseball park a little bit in direction so that it faces a little more towards downtown. You can see the downtown skyline, but that's me just being a baseball guy. Thanks, guys.